All right. Last episode, survival architecture, shadow, demon, sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, elegant systems designed to be temporary. Now let's look at what went wrong, because those systems got corrupted and adaptive mechanisms became pathological. Civilization created a specific problem, a threat that never resolves: social rejection, continuous evaluation, compliance requirements that have no endpoint. In tribal contexts, threats were more episodic. Predator appears, you respond. Predator leaves, hopefully. System resets. Civilization said, the threat is permanent. It's called other people's judgment, and it never stops. So here's what happened to the nervous system. The sympathetic activation, emergency mode, never got the all clear signal. It stayed just running. Not necessarily at full intensity, but chronic low-grade activation. Background threat response that never deactivates. Your nervous system is still waiting for the predator. Good luck. The predator was a disappointing grade, or a dismissive parent, or just civilization. The temporary state became the default state. Elegant engineering running the wrong program. Freud cataloged defense mechanisms: denial, projection, repression, rationalization, or sublimation, which I'm doing right now. But what are they really? Survival systems operating outside their design parameters. In an actual emergency, these responses are more just adaptive. But when the emergency is permanent, they become irrational, maladaptive. Defense mechanisms, survival software that forgot to uninstall. The shadow, the unconscious repository, got weaponized. Hide your analytical nature or you'll be rejected. Suppress your criticism or you'll be isolated. Don't see so much or you'll make people uncomfortable. So those capacities went underground, not because they were flawed, rationals have them, but because displaying them registered as a survival threat in today's world. And now, whenever those capacities try to activate, critical thinking, pattern recognition, seeing what others don't, the alarm triggers, shame response. The shadow became containment for capabilities civilization cannot tolerate. And the demon layer, the rage reservoir, that got redirected. The fight response was designed for external threat protection. Civilization reconfigured it. The threat is internal. Your unacceptable traits. Attack them preemptively. So the fight response turned on the self, the inner critic, the constant evaluation telling you you're wrong. That's your own fight response treating you as the enemy. For people like us, it often sounds like, I don't actually know anything. I'm not as smart as people think. Maybe I am a fraud. My analysis is probably wrong. I'm cold. I'm broken. Something's wrong with me. Schrodinger's competence. Both genius and idiot until observed. Recognize that voice? That's the same shadow that judges others as incompetent, turning inward. The fight response aimed at yourself. And then there's just shame. Shame is distinct from guilt. Guilt is, I did something wrong. Shame is, I am wrong. Shame functions as an internal control system. If you believe something is fundamentally defective about your core architecture, you'll self-regulate. You'll contain the dangerous elements. You'll attack them before external forces do. Shame is an internalized threat. It's just running continuously, a process you didn't initialize but can't seem to terminate. Here's the installation process. A child expresses authentic capacity. sees something others don't, points out inconsistency, questions the logic. Tribal context, the community values the input. Child learns, my perception is useful, no shame installed. A domesticated context, civilization, you're overthinking, don't be so critical, just go along. What's wrong with you? The child learns, that capacity of mine is socially dangerous. The shadow activates. You suppress the capacity. You see what you fear most in others, your pet peeves. The demon activates. Attack that capacity internally. Shame installed. My mind is the problem. Years later, that capacity tries to function. The shame machine activates automatically. Self-doubt, second-guessing, intellectual self-attack. The person doesn't understand why. It's just corrupted code running. Additional data point. For mind and body types, the attack lands on judgment. Who are you to decide? Your logic doesn't matter here. Your analysis is wrong. We were told that our evaluation was invalid. So we learned to doubt our own thinking, to distrust our conclusions. The invalidation went internal. This needs to be more, clearly understood. You didn't write this code. Someone installed your malware on your operating system without your consent. Like your parents and your teacher, society, the internet. And then blamed you for the bugs. It was installed through threat, through rejection, through conditional acceptance. The shame you experience is not diagnostic evidence of actual deficiency. It's evident that your survival systems got corrupted by an environment they weren't designed for. The system is working exactly as installed. It's just that the installation was the problem. So that's the shame machine. Survival architecture, elegantly designed, corrupted by context. Emergency mode stuck active. It's exhausting. Chronic stress. Shadow containing your capabilities. Demon redirected at yourself. Shame running as background process. Not your fault. But it's definitely running. Now you know. Next episode, deeper level. These patterns didn't stay psychological. They went cellular. We'll talk about Bruce Lipton, epigenetics. The programming became biological. I'll see you there.